If you're not satisfied with the quality of your Instagram Reels, then make sure to watch this video as I will step by step walk you through the entire process of shooting, editing, and also uploading your videos. There are many steps along the way, many possible errors, so make sure to stick till the end and to get the best quality for your Instagram Reels today. Alright, so welcome back to the channel. In case you're new here, welcome, super glad to have you. My name is Julian, I'm the creator of Smartphone Filmmaking Pro, and on this channel we talk about making better videos using our smartphone. In case that's interesting to you, I would very kindly ask you to hit that subscribe button, as apparently almost 90% of all people watching these videos are not subscribed. So in this video we'll talk about on how you can get the best quality on your Instagram Reels. I've seen this from so many people. They're putting in their heart and souls into the creation of their Instagram Reels, but after they hit publish on their reel, suddenly the entire quality looks bad, the colors are way off, the saturation is gone, the video overall just has no sharpness anymore, and so on. And in this video I will walk you through the entire process, all the way of the best settings when you're shooting your Instagram Reels. Then I'm also talking about the best settings when you're editing your Reels, and then we will also talk about the uploading process, as in each individual step there are possible rooms for errors, and if you don't know how to get the best results, then I'm sure at some point or some steps along the way you're doing wrong, and this will be the reason why your Instagram Reels in the end do not look as good as they are looking originally when you're watching them on your smartphone or on your computer. So without any further ado, let's get started with the shooting process. When it comes to the shooting process, basically you're not limited in any way. So that means I would recommend that you should shoot in 4K. If you're using an iPhone, then I would shoot in 4K 24 frames per second for any talking heads, and I would recommend to shoot at 60 frames if you also capture some B-roll shots or some cutaway shots. If you have a Galaxy S or some other Android phone that is capable of shooting in 8K, then of course you can do that, no problem, but I don't think that it is truly necessary. One thing, however, that I would not recommend that you should do is you should not shoot in HDR, no matter if you're shooting on an iPhone in Dolby Vision HDR or if you're using an Android phone. I would not recommend that you use HDR. The reason for that is the social media platforms, and especially Instagram, it just cannot handle these formats very well. So I would recommend just stick with a standard dynamic range image, as it will still look amazingly fine and you will just not have any issues further down the road. The way and how you can turn off HDR is super simple. Just go into your camera settings, and then the second section here where it says record video, just tap on that. And then at the bottom here you can see HDR video, which is high efficiency. As you can see, I have already turned that off, and that is also what I would recommend that you should do. Other than that, there is not a lot that you need to take care of when you're shooting your videos. Overall, make sure that you have a proper microphone when you're recording spoken audio. Make sure that you're using natural lighting, using artificial lighting, but overall just shoot the video in the highest quality, and that will basically be very fine, and that will do it. The next step in the way is editing your video. I think most of you guys will be editing your videos in some way, shape, or form. Doesn't matter if you're using CapCut on your computer, if you're using, CapCut, for example, on your smartphone or any other program. I'll just share a few of the things that I'm personally doing all the time, and that I would also recommend that you should do to get the best result down the road. And by the way, in case you're interested in getting the most out of your videos, if you would like to know how you can edit in the best way, in the fastest way, and how you can get, viral videos, cinematic videos, then make sure to click the first link below, that like button. We have just launched a brand new CapCut masterclass where I'm sharing you step by step how you can edit your videos on your smartphone or on your computer, as CapCut works on both platforms just fine. And I'm basically just sharing how you can do this step by step. So in case that's interesting to you, just click the first link down below. So when it comes to the editing of your video, first of all, I would always recommend that you color grade your videos, because most of the time Instagram just sucks out a bit of the color, and I like my images to be colorful and contrasty, and I just want my image to pop. So what I'm doing is I just select the clip right here at the bottom, then I'm sliding down to adjustment, and then I can just color grade my video right here. I can add some contrast, add some saturation, make sure that it's not too vibrant. I don't like to sharpen my image. You could change the overall temperature. I think this image looks a bit warm, so I can drag that down, something like this. and that will basically do it. Another thing that you could also do is, if you don't want to go through the entire process manually, you could also go to filters down here, and as you can see, I have applied a filter right here. This one is called high saturation. Yeah, makes sense that I picked this. And if I tap on here, you can see the before and the after. And I think this is a night and day difference, and this sort of creates this teal and orange look. So color grading is the first part. Another thing that I would always recommend is that you, of course, add subtitles and so on. So I'm doing this, and I would also recommend that you add B-roll shots and cutaway shots and, I don't know, emojis and whatever. Just make your Instagram reel just as optically interesting as somehow possible. But the thing that is the most important when it comes to the entire editing process, this actually happens after you're done doing all your editing. And that is at the top here. Make sure that you export your video in 1080p and not in 4K. The reason for that is Instagram just cannot handle 4K videos very fine. I just found the best results and overall the best looking reels, I got them when I just exported my videos at 1080p and then 30 or 25 or 24 frames per second. It just depends on how you shot your video. I'm mostly shooting my videos at 24 frames per second, so I'll just drag that down. And then the bitrate, I'll just leave that at recommended, and then Smart HDR is turned off. These are the settings that I'm using here inside of CapCut. I just tap here at the top right to export, and that's basically it. This will deliver the best results for online distribution on Instagram. All right, then last but not least, let's talk about the upload process itself. So first of all, I would always recommend that you use your smartphone to upload your videos. And you might be thinking like, well, I'm just selecting the clip and that's basically it. What can I do there? And there is actually one setting that you need to change in your settings directly in the Instagram app. And this is very, very crucial and very important. By the way, if you're not following us on Instagram yet, then make sure to do so. There we're also sharing tips and tricks and sometimes interacting with you guys. And yeah, if you have any questions, you can also reach out there to us. So as you can see, this is my page, and at the top right, you have basically the settings, and then you have a bunch of different options. And you can see at the top, the first thing that we have is settings and privacy. Just tap on that, and then you have a bunch of different options. And basically what we need is under your app and media. And the fourth icon or the fourth point is data usage and media quality. And this is what we want. Just tap on that, and then you can see you have two options. You have use less mobile data. I don't have that turned on, and then upload at highest quality, and by default this is turned off. And then basically Instagram determines like whether you're using Wi-Fi or you're in the 5G network or only in LTE network or whatever, and depending on that it will just bring down your quality basically. And you know, we don't want that. We just want Instagram to upload at the highest quality possible, so we need to select that, and now you can upload your Instagram reel, and now you will get the best quality each and every time. So there you have it, guys. This is my process to get the best quality on my Instagram reels. It's very important to nail these settings and to get those things right, because if some pieces of the puzzle are not correct, and especially the editing and the uploading process, this is very important. You know, if these things are not right, then the quality will just be brought down by Instagram because it just cannot handle the amount of data or, you know, whatever is going on. So I really hope this video was helpful. Again, if you would like to learn how you can edit your videos start to finish on your smartphone or on your computer using the free app CapCut, then make sure to click the first link down below. We currently still have our launch deal going on where you get 2 courses for free and also access to our private community for free. We have already had over 300 members join in the first 5 days, which is absolutely insane. So in case you want to see that, in case you're also ready to bring your videos to the next level, click that link down below. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you in the next one.